story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good Monday morning, JP. 105 Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025. That is the phone number. You can jump in on the conversations or start one, whatever you want to do, or you can go watch the show as well. You can go to YouTube, put in 105 The Bone. The YouTube channel is right there. You can watch the show as it happens. Monica's got her hands up in the air. I don't know if she's got horns up. I don't know what's going on.
I'm waving them around
her hands
like
back
I
and
just
forth.
don't care.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're
Yeah.
waving it around. I got it. Very yellow.
Orange.
Is that yellow? Is that orange or yellow?
Orange Mickey with my initials in his ear.
You put your initials on a Mickey Mouse shirt?
Yeah, I put my initials on a lot of things. You'd be surprised how many monogram things I have.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really like the M alone, but then the last name there.
Is that why you get upset when you go into like one of those gift shops and they
Yes.
have like all these names on a keychain and none of them say Monica?
F yeah. Oh my God. It is the most annoying and just it's not racist. It's namist.
There's no
And I don't
Monica,
like
but
it.
there's a Bort.
Yes, there's an actual Bort, but there's never a Monica. It's so, and
Bort.
Maria, and it's like that look, because if they're all put together in alphabetical, Maria,
Yeah.
and then you go right past into the Nancy, and it's like, oh, you bitch.
What do you do when you come across a Coke can or a Diet Coke can? It's got your name
Lose
on it.
my
Do you buy
mind.
the whole case?
Legitimately lose my mind because they had a campaign a couple of summers ago where they were putting names, and so I would spend.
Yeah, I thought they were doing that again.
Are
I thought
they?
I saw that again.
I would
could be
spend
wrong.
an embarrassing amount of time looking and then trying to help other people. So I'd put it on
God.
because other people have unusual names, and I'll be like, okay, so if you're a Estrella, here's a, you know what I mean? Like here's your name. But then one time someone found a regular Coke, and I'm really the prize was a Diet Coke, but I found a regular Coke, so I gave the soda away and kept. So I have. I don't know why I'm saying this.
Well, you're saying it now.
I have it, and I scrapbooked it because I was all excited, and I put a
You
little
scrapbooked
date
what?
in it. The actual label that has my name. I'm like, look, summer of whatever it was, I found this. Thank you for the help and whatever.
What? Wait.
I found a Diet Coke one on my own.
Okay. And then you scrapbooked the whole thing? Or
On
what was
top
the one
of
you
the-
gave the soda away? So you poured the soda out and kept the
No,
can?
I gave it to someone who likes regular soda. Like regular Coke. It's not Diet Coke.
Oh, okay. You just took the label off it?
Yeah, and then I
Got it.
I drank the Diet Coke and kept that one and put it on scrapped it on the same page. Like, look, another.
Oh my God.
I have no life.
I know.
What a nerd.
I have no life.
I scrapbooked it.
Is that what you heard it? Is how you heard it?
So you push your glasses up with your finger?
I sure did.
You don't even want to know my junk
She
journal.
adjusted her pocket protector on the side?
Yeah.
Yo, I have a junk journal right now of all my. Remember when Roger was on the show and we did fast food fish fry Friday during Lent, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing that on my own because I liked it, and I have a little list that I made and decorated with some paper and stuff, and then I and stickers and whatnot, and then I have been checking them off. And now my junk journal has that list and all of the receipts from all of the days and what I thought of the sandwich. And this is what I do with my time.
When you die,
Yeah.
when you die,
Yeah.
and people start going through your stuff,
They'll be like, "Oh my God, look how fun!"
Oh yeah, that's what they'll say.
exactly what they'll be thinking.
That'd be the first words they say.
She enjoyed. Look at all the fun stuff she did. Look, on Friday she went to have fish sandwiches at different places.
They'll see that and they'll go, well, that explains the cats.
And the loneliness.
I have fun. I watched basketball. I do cool stuff. I'm an old lady. I'm not a 22-year-old.
We know.
I'm not a 22-year-old. What do you expect out of me? Like I'm supposed to go clubbing and eat Ybor on
Well, not
Saturday night?
scrapbooking.
Oh,
Got
I
him
definitely-
Coke labels
Hold on.
that have your name on it. That's
Let's do it right
insane.
now. Junk journaling, if you're on any
gonna
kind of
die.
talk, junk journaling is a thing now. There was a book fair that I went to last Wednesday, and it was packed. Like, there was a bunch of Monicas. It was a packed book fair on Water Street downtown last Wednesday. It was an adult book fair, like Scholastic when you were a kid, only as adults.
It was such a book fair.
There were
All you need is the inhaler after you talk to you
thousands of
nerd.
people. They ran out of stuff to sell because everybody was buying
Okay.
it.
Do you remember when we were kids, we were in school, they used to give you the
Good old days.
they used to give you some like the book order form,
Yes.
and you used to be able to check off books that you wanted to buy,
Yeah.
and you'd bring it home,
Yeah.
and then when your parents loved you, they'd let you buy a couple of books.
I wish. That was depressing. I would
So
I would
they-
check them off and pretend I would get them.
They just didn't. I was gonna say, did you ever get to order any books?
No, but I would. This is going to seem more sad than it was, but it really made me happy. I would check all the books off that I wanted, and then for the school year, I would go to the library and get them.
I would get money for books, and then when I'd get home, my mom would be like, why'd you get that poster of a Ferrari or
my God.
that joke book with a fake booger in it? I was like, oh, this is the one that was interesting. Stop getting
Yeah.
money.
My
It's a
son did
waste.
that one time. It was a book fair at work, like at school. Because it used to be that they would give you this little piece of paper that had like little boxes, and you check off the boxes, you just hand it in, and then the books would come and you'd pay for it.
Yeah.
Or you pay for the books, and then the books would come and you get the books. Now they have the book fairs in school, and the kids would just go in. It was like, Dad, can we have money? Can I have money for, for the book fair? Okay, and I guess I don't know if I feel like it was like $20 was involved. That's what I feel like.
That's a lot of money for some books.
It was when we were buying books. It's not so much now when they're buying
Oh, that
books.
sucks.
$20 doesn't go all that far. Anyway, I remember my son came home with some Yankee hologram thing.
Okay.
I'm like, what is that? He's like, I got it at the book fair. I'm like, that's not really what we were talking about now, is it?
Yeah.
That's not really what we agreed to.
But like you, he picked something he was interested in, and he participated in the book fair.
So then I talked about it on the air the next day, and I got a phone call from like the book mom PTA, whose husband, like the PTA mom,
Yeah.
I guess, who organized the book thing. And her husband also was a client of ours for like a bar that I used to do appearances at all the time. And she started giving me all sorts of business. And I called the guy, Todd. I'm like, Todd, you better calm your wife down. You have no idea what my life is, man. They ended up getting divorced not too far after that. She called me up screaming at me. Where do you get off talking? There's so much hard work that goes in that book fair. I'm like, why are you letting a kid walk out with a Yankee hologram for $10, $20, whatever it was?
Because
you
you
know that's
can't-
not what this is not designed for.
But you have to have stuff to appeal to everybody. If you only had romance, then nobody would like it. You have to
No,
have
Monica, it
science
wasn't a
fiction,
book.
romance. I know, but I'm saying that was something that was an option for people who might not be into reading, but they will be part
understand.
of the book fair and absorb what it's all about and kind of.
And if it came home and said, Dad, can I have $20 for the poster fair?
Yeah.
I would have been a little bit like, I gave the kid $20. He bought a poster. Is what it is.
Poster fair.
But when I given you money for the book fair and you come home with a poster, that's way overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, also, it's
I'm
for a good cause, though, right? It was going to some
Who
sort of.
knows what it's, Monica, who knows?
It's
whose
going to
pocket that
some
went
sort
into?
of, like, it's going to help for future book fairs or some nonsense.
Is that what you
People who
think?
maybe, just maybe, it went to a fund for people whose kids couldn't afford the book, so your poster helped fund a book for someone who wanted a book, maybe.
I would be fine with that. I've also done a thing where I've paid for people's, like the kids' school lunches and stuff like that. You donate extra money so the kids have school
That's
lunches.
how you do.
I'll donate to that all day. But don't rob me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
For a
asking.
good
Be
cause.
honest and don't rob me. I hate that so much.
I understand. You talking to Couponica here. Don't overprice me. I'm going to use a coupon, whatever. But if it's for like greater good. You know what I mean? If there is something like, okay, so last Wednesday also was Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. So every year, once a year, 100% of their proceeds goes to a different charity, nonprofit.
I got news for you. If you did, if I was working behind that counter and you did what you did, and I was on the job making that sandwich, I would hit you in the face with banana peppers.
Why?
Because the guy just wants to make a sandwich, man. There she is. She's she's got
him. He looks so
depressed.
depressed.
Like, okay, Spielberg, I'm just trying to make a sandwich.
Yeah.
She's videotaping the whole thing.
He looked like he hated his life at that moment.
Oh my God,
he
that
was
poor
like,
bastard.
oh my God.
I would have just went bink, and you would have had a banana pepper right on your forehead.
I'll eat that banana pepper.
Like, yeah, this is worth losing my job over.
First of all, I asked him beforehand because I didn't want to just do it. He said that's cool, but he was miserable when I walked in. Like he was not having a good day in the first place. But having said that,
So stick the camera in his face and make it better.
that's why I asked
Read the room,
him.
dog.
That's why I physically asked him. He said yes, and that's why I did it. But my point is, I got a bigger sub than I normally would have gotten. I bought the little $5 jar of the pepper stuff because, all of that's overpriced, but it was going to a good cause.
Right.
And normally I'm using points and I'm using coupons from Jersey Mike's and all of that, but sometimes you got to spend a little extra if you can, and stuff like that. If it's just a few extra dollars, if you can afford it for a good cause.
There you go.
Don't feel ripped off with it.
You're a good human being.
Well, you are too if you gave to the Lynch Fund.
Yeah. That just undoes a lot of bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? If
When you
we're
get to
being
the pearly
honest,
gates, you're like, remember those lunches I paid for?
if we're being honest, I feel like you owe more. I feel like
Yeah,
you're
but
not
you
there
remember
yet.
that time you laughed when the old lady fell off the stairs on the escalator and smacked her head on the floor? It was like,
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way.
you didn't really donate enough to cover that one. So off to hell.
But is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Kind of.
Down there sweating. Like, oh, man.
Yeah, but
Wasn't that funny?
I have a beachfront suite down there.
I'm convinced
way I've been.
I'm convinced there's a hell bar, in which case I feel like that would be a fun
No,
place to be.
there's a heaven bar. There might be a purgatory bar. There's no hell bar.
No?
There is, but you got to wait forever for drinks because that's your hell. You know.
It takes forever.
Yeah.
And you always have $1 less than what you need to buy
Yeah.
your drink, so you don't get it.
That is hell. Ew.
Damn it. How was everybody's weekend? Everything cool?
Oh, eventful. I was out.
Yeah,
all
what do you got going over there, Playboy? Who is that?
I went to Cat Williams.
I know. Who's the chick?
I told you about her. It's the tall girl I'd be hanging out with.
Okay, so who are you going to Alabama
Girlfriend.
with?
Can we say girlfriend?
No, definitely
We
not.
can't say girlfriend, but who are you going to Alabama
I'm
with?
not getting locked down by anyone anytime soon.
Good for you. I like that.
I was just so funny because I was just talking to Mike Olivera about this on the elevator on the way up. He's like, "Man, you're out there having fun." He's like, "Are you dating?" I was like, "Not dating, hanging out. I'm not locked down by anyone. Not planning on it. Probably not until the summer's over, at least. So, but Alabama's sneaky link.
Okay,
Yeah,
and who's Canada with?
sneaky link.
Yeah. How long do you think tall girl's going to put up with those two trips?
I guess we'll see. I don't think she cares. I don't.
She's a good-looking girl, though.
Thank you.
Tall girl's a good-looking girl,
Yeah.
but she doesn't seem that tall.
She is.
How tall is she?
He's
5'8", 5'9".
Gareth has angles.
For me,
Gareth-
that's tall.
She's 5. You're telling me she's
That's
5'9"?
tall, I think. That's tall.
Yes, for me, that's tall.
And what are you?
5'3" on a good day.
Oof.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So we're just kicking it. It's a good little.
Monica, you
timeout.
think it's good game or good size? What do you think he's got? Or both?
None of my business. Out of this conversation.
Why?
Because that's like my brother. Don't let me say the word egg. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, that thing, that hurt that man for a week. He's still hurting, I think.
He's
over
not.
it.
He and I had a huge, long conversation before the show. We're fine.
Did you really?
We really, and not
For
about
those
eggs.
of you who don't know, there was it was one day last week, and Carmen, the guys on the morning show asked Carmen to, give numbers like who was like, rate the people on the bone, and she rated me an 8, and she rated John Brennan an 8, and we were the highest scorers. I just figured I'd get that in there. And then Monica said she doesn't get the Brennan thing. Everybody thinks he's hot. The word Humpty Dumpty was used. Yeah. John Brennan did not take Humpty Dumpty very well.
No.
Did not take Humpty
Which
Dumpty.
surprised me. I don't understand.
He came in on the air, and he didn't completely lose his marbles, but you cut the man deep.
I
did.
don't know why he would give a crap what I think. That surprises me.
To the point where other employees came up to me and was like, he came up to me. He's like, what's this egg thing? What am I missing?
Why are you thinking about it? Who cares?
And everyone's like, I
What do
don't
you
get
mean,
it.
Monica, come on.
Anyway, my point is we had an entire, actually, to be honest with you, 75% of my mood right now is after the conversation we had. It was, I don't want to say inspirational, but like I feel good after having that convo. So it was, we're fine. Y'all,
What did you talk about? It's got you feeling so good.
Just stuff, the way, stuff. My position here and what I do and what, the state of radio, just stuff like that. Just miscellaneous.
How many sports references did he use?
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that?
The over-under is always 4.
I know, but not one. And I was very disappointed. Anytime
he's definitely mad at you then.
Yeah.
Maybe. He knows I like it. You're right. You might be right. Because anytime I have a conversation past a couple of sentences with him, I want the football references to come, and they did not one of them did. Now that you mention it, I'm a little disappointed.
So you're feeling good about your employment here?
Lot
is that
in
what
life.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a good feeling.
After an hour and a half, let's see if an hour and 45 minutes we have left. Let's see if you still feel the same way.
You might be right. You just beat me down on a Monday.
Nah, we're not trying to beat you down. I'm glad everybody had a good weekend. That's cool.
Yeah. Did you watch any basketball? Because you know I did.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of it.
Watch your St. John's team lose?
I did watch that. I watched, and I just caught the last few minutes of that Duke-UConn game.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it to themselves. Duke did it to themselves.
Did you see the Duke announcer tried to get UConn tried to get him a technical?
Yeah. No, listen.
They put it up, tried to get him to have a technical.
Duke did it to themselves.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. On that steal, that kid is like, that kid is throwing his pecker right over his shoulder and walking around campus today.
He really is. He really is.
Oh my God.
And how about that Boozer kid? He's like laying low for a month. Like he's not leaving his house.
I can't believe I threw the ball to him. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to get to. The Tiger Woods stuff I find incredibly interesting. So we'll get to that next. We'll do a top 10 list today instead of doing instead of day. So we got a lot to get to. We'll have a good time. It's JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 142H. 238 and EC 1300924.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Eligibility results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. At JP on your radio on Twitter and on Instagram. And if you want to call it, 800-771-1025. This Tiger Woods thing, Friday I was taking a nap and I wake up, just my buddy Kenny, just Tiger Woods car accident. And I'm like, oh man, this dude can't catch a break. You know?
Let's not frame it.
Well,
Let's not phrase
hold on
it
a
that
second.
way.
It was before there were any facts. It was early, before anything happened. Before it was just, the news just was out there. There was no information out there. And it was Tiger Woods in a car accident. And I know that other car accident that he had was real bad. You know, that's the one where he ended up having all these surgeries and he was out of golf for a long time, blah, 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 before we knew anything. And then like an hour later, I get, or maybe even less, Tiger Woods arrested for DUI. And I started laughing. I was like, this dude, man, he's worth $1.5 billion. What is he going on? And then this was like an onion. So it was like, okay, arrested for DUI. So immediately, what do you think? Drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Not drinking. He wasn't drinking. He blew 0.00. So, but then they said they asked him for a urine test, and he's like, nope. like I spoke to my lawyer before. I know that's a bad idea, so we're not going to be doing that. And then the whole thing obviously just takes on a whole life of its own. And, you know, he was arrested. He had to do 8 hours. Like, they kept him for 8 hours, and they released him. And it'll be a thing. But that whole area where he is in Jupiter, I believe, shifted they lost that seat up. They're going to go after him. I don't know if they're going to put him in jail, but they're going to give him, it's going to be a bumpy ride for that dude. And then Brett sent me something this morning I thought was great. The Babylon Bee. Do you know what the Babylon Bee is?
No, but it sounds like a song.
Babylon Bee is it's like a satire. It's almost like The Onion used to be.
Oh, okay.
So it said they got a photo of him. It says the black half of Tiger Woods tased by cops after Asian half crashes car. I died. I started dying. I thought that was great. I'm like, man, stereotypes come from somewhere. That was a good one. You got to admit that was a good one, Monica.
Do I?
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you do.
Come on.
Black half of Tiger Woods tased by cops after the Asian half crashes the car. Jesus Christ. How do you not see the funny in that? But, yeah, this dude's in it for a while, man. He's listen, if it turns out he's addicted to pills, I would understand it because the guy's had, I don't know how many surgeries in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, but then also get help.
Well, he can get help. But here's the thing. When you're doing it, you don't necessarily know you have a problem. Sure. I mean, it might be in the like a little voice in the back of your head, but it's just kind of like you're getting through life. You're staying out of pain. You go, and you might not think you're jacked up. You may think you're just as sharp, especially somebody who's as successful as that. You know, you feel a lot of times like you're untouchable. You would have thought his mistakes from the past would have, brought, a little spotlight on you. You're not
He also doesn't
Superman.
have to go to work every day. Like if you had to go to work and people saw you all messed up,
right?
He doesn't have to go in the bathroom and sneak pill, or he just gets to live his life.
No,
I will
man,
say this: I saw an article that said because it's like everybody's answer whenever a celebrity gets anything like this is like, "What? There's the rich; they should just hire a driver."
I know.
Apparently, someone asked him that, and he said that he wanted his privacy. He's like, I don't want anybody knowing where I'm going to and from, what I'm doing. He doesn't want.
Oh yeah, what are you hiding?
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. That's his answer to why don't you hire a driver?
Yeah.
Then what are you like? Why? What are you doing? That I mean, listen. Everybody wants privacy.
Right.
Maybe he's doing nothing, but the way it came across to me was,
you know what though?
ain't right.
I bet when you have your whole life blown up by your own actions, but the tabloids just completely blowing it up, and you're getting followed, and TMZ's following you around, and all that kind of stuff. I totally get where he's coming from.
I do.
But
too,
at the
and here's
same
why.
time, you suck at driving. So,
well, that article that I read said that he wants his privacy. He doesn't want anyone to know where he's going. But also, he says himself, "I'm fine. I can do this. I don't need a driver." And that's the problem. Like, okay, even if you're drinking, you're like, I'm fine. I'm better. You know what? You're not.
Yeah.
You're just not.
I mean, and you can't just jump in an Uber either. As
I feel like that would be safer than a driver because it's just a stranger and they drop you off at your house and they just.
Yeah, but now you got a stranger who knows where Tiger Woods lives.
Yeah.
Which is an easy enough search. I mean, I'm sure, his house has been photographed a million times, and I'm sure you have to get through a gate to get to it. I doubt you can just like roll up to the curb and just, go knock on his front door. I'm sure there's gates and everything else involved. But this story, and then it comes out, it's like Vanessa Trump. I guess he's dating. I didn't even know he was dating Vanessa Trump.
Yeah.
Vanessa Trump issues fierce ultimatum to boyfriend Tiger Woods after shocking DUI arrest. Is that what he needs right now? Does he need you talking to the press?
He does need it because
he needs his girlfriend talking to the press. No, he doesn't.
He needs a wake up. Like if
That's
he
fine.
loves her and that's what it's going to take, then okay, fine, let me go get help.
You got to be
That's
the ride or
fine.
die for me, and then we could talk about it behind closed doors.
Right. You want to blow me?
Yeah.
You want to blow me up? Hit me with both barrels? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Close the door. Let's get into the house, and we'll have it out right there. And you're right. But to go out there and start talking to the press, or even worse, her friends are sitting there talking to the press on her behalf.
See, and that's the thing, JP. I'm reading this book right now, and I you know me, Sunshine and Rainbows. I never fully understood the depth of people wanting money that will sell stuff to the paparazzi.
Oh my
and the
God,
press. Like I
TMZ,
did
yeah.
not fully. I'm reading a book right now, and you probably don't know because you couldn't care less. But Spencer Pratt from Heidi and from Spidey.
Isn't he running for mayor or something?
Yeah, because his house burned down. I'm reading his book of his life, and because he was a villain on The Hills. It was you never probably watched that, but anyway.
No, I know who he is though.
He and that's exactly it. And he would stage stuff himself with the paparazzi. Hey, I'm going to Starbucks right now.
They all
bring
do
a
that.
And how would I know that?
I shouldn't say they all do that. The ones that are starving for attention or
Yes.
haven't been in the public eye for a little while,
Yes.
and they have publicists that'll
But they also
yeah.
have friends. Like, and that's why I think about the driver with Tiger Woods is they have people that they know that they trust, they thought they trusted, who will call the paparazzi or call. Like Spencer had this Us Weekly guy and Perez Hilton on his speed dial. Hey, and so the people on the Hills that he was working with on this show, hey, so-and-so's doing this. That's how a sex tape leaked because of him. Like
he had a sex tape?
No, the girl on the show who he hated had a sex tape, and he leaked it to Perez Hilton at the time, and everything blew up. My point is, they were working on it. Like, that's like you calling Perez Hilton on me for something I told you in private. You know,
Right.
How do you? I don't know. I
listen.
didn't realize. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all.
So my point is, Tiger Woods.
And now that dude's running for mayor. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Hold
No
on.
matter how jacked up that city is, that doesn't sound like the answer.
I will say two things. One, he staged, he planned, he made himself the villain. All of these things that he did.
Of course he did.
He made himself douchey because he wanted money. But now, and I'm not saying he should be running for mayor. I don't know his politics. All I know is his house, entire house burned down. He had nothing left. And he was frustrated by the way,
nothing's getting done.
Yeah, and then the way the brush fire situation. I guess there's laws and stuff. He was annoyed with all of that, and so that's why he's running. I don't know if he's douchey anymore. I know he went through a really, really bad spell. I can't believe I know so much about Spencer.
I think it's time you take a good long look in the mirror on this one.
I only have like 50
the
pages
fact that
left.
you
I'm
read that
finishing
guy's
it.
book,
I'm finishing
proves us both right, Dizzy and myself. Like you need to raise the bar for your biographies and autobiographies.
I have a World War II one coming up. This one right now is.
Yeah, so I don't know the Tiger thing. And they're asking president about Tiger. I'm like, you're asking the president about Tiger Woods' Dewey accident.
You can't be surprised. I mean, that's something that he would want to weigh in on.
I mean, I guess so. Probably not the best time. He hasn't said anything about it. And is whatever. Listen. I hope Tiger's okay. It definitely makes his kids look. It's not a good look for his family. It's, because here it is again. Now you got the guys on the PGA Tour like, enough is enough, bro. Go get it together. There's another guy saying, listen, if you're still taking pain pills, you are not, like, to push yourself to play golf, stop playing golf. It's over.
Yeah, and you're older. Here's the thing, and well, you and I have had that conversation where these people that are this good and that had rode so high just don't want to give it up. And I've always said it's better early than late.
Right. Right. But in his case, like, he can go out on a senior tour. If he was healthy enough, he's probably not going to keep up on with the younger dudes anymore. Okay, he's 50. That's fine. But he would still be able to go out. But his body's so jacked up. The dude had 7 back surgeries in the last handful of years. And he just had his leg done. He just had his ankle done because he ruptured the Achilles. Like, this dude, I'm not making excuses for him driving all jacked up and driving through the neighborhood fast. He clipped the trailer, flipped up his truck. If you got a pill problem, you got a pill problem. Go get your pill problem fixed. Yeah. But as far as wanting to continue on in the career that he loves and you still think you can compete, I get it. I totally get it. Carol on line 1. What's up, Carol?
Good morning, guys. I love you all so much.
Thank you.
I just don't understand. You have that much money. Why don't you have a private car service?
Well, that's how we started.
Even Elsa has a private car.
But that's how we started the conversation. We started the conversation that way because he friends asked him about it because he wants his privacy.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He doesn't want anybody to know where he's going.
And I saw Mr. Dizzy the other night at one of my 10,000 jobs.
Oh yeah, Dizzy was out.
Sorry, benchmark.
Yeah. I was screaming, Dizzy for mayor.
People are like, where do I vote?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Diz was having a good time.
I love you.
Right on.
I don't know if he had a good time. I'm not a fan of the guy, but hey, it's my job.
Thanks, Carol. You went to see Cat Williams? How was he?
Yeah, I thought he was great. And it was like Tommy Davidson was one of his openers and Kim Wayne's. Like, they had some, and can't remember his real name. I just know it's Mr. Cooper, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh,
he was up
yeah.
there too. Yeah.
He was a friend of the Mike Calta show there for a while.
I believe so.
I'm
Yeah, he
surprised
was in
wasn't
studio and stuff
Yeah.
a couple times.
He and
Yeah.
Carmen were a little flirty because she was single.
I started watching. Cat Williams has a new Netflix special, and I started watching it. I couldn't get through it. Something about the way he speaks drives me insane.
Yeah, I get
why.
it. I get it. No, I get it.
You
Kind
know,
of the way.
Yeah, and he's like yelling at me
I
the
don't like
entire
Kevin Hart
time.
because of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Kevin Hart
It's
is
just a
funny,
short
but-
guy thing is what I'm hearing right now.
Oh, is Cat Williams short?
Oh, I like Kevin Hart. I don't
Yeah.
feel like Kevin Hart's yelling at me. I think Kevin
he's always yelling. And he's like, what? And his eyes are all, but he's just too hyper. And that's coming from me. I'm hyper AF. I just can't.
I think Kevin Hart's. I think he's amazing. I really do. But those two are going at it still, huh?
I think he's pretty funny, but I don't know.
Kevin
He
Hart?
used to be a lot better, I think, his older stuff. Now his newer stuff, it's kind of like, I'm rich and this is what I have to deal with. I'm like, shut up, bro. I can't relate to this.
Yeah. But when Kat was on Club Shay Shay, with Shannon Sharp, his podcast, and he just went out and just broke the internet by accusing everything, and he's just basically said Kevin Hart's a total fraud.
Yeah.
And it was like one point after another. I'm like, is Kevin Hart a fraud? Like, that's the way it felt. I mean, the dude, you can't argue with the dude. He still ended up filling up stadiums and arenas or whatever it is. But if his story is flawed about how he got here and he was like doing all these shows in L.A., and Cat Williams was like, why don't you go find me one person who had to wait online to get in to see Kevin Hart at the comedy clubs in L.A.
Oh, that's a...
He went. He was like, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
He's like, how many people show up in L.A. with their own sitcom and a pilot already in their pocket, and they show up in L.A. with that? He goes, he did everything on the East Coast. None of it started from here.
Oh.
Something's not right. He's like, he's a plant. I was like,
oh, yes.
God damn.
Cat got that smoke for him. Also, you remember when Cat got choked by a middle schooler?
No.
Do you remember that?
I don't know any
You
of
don't
that.
remember that? Oh, my God. He saw some kids playing, I think it was soccer, and he went and played with them for a while, and then he got into it with one of the kids, and I think he smacked the kid. He's like, take that home with you, and the kid choked him out.
Oh.
And while he's getting choked out, Cat's like yelling at the people like, none of y'all gonna help me?
Is there video of this?
Yes, there's a video. I'll find it and send it to you.
Yeah,
it
send
is
to
so
me.
funny.
I definitely got to see that. There's no doubt I got to see that. All right. Well, yeah. Good luck, Tiger. We're all pulling for you. It's JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5, The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. The Gasparilla Music Festival is back. It's taken over Meridian Fields and Water Street, April 10th through the 12th, and The Bone wants to send you 3 days, multiple stages. Check out live music from Government Mule, Mount Joy, plus 2 Friends, and more, all weekend long. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com or head to theboneonline.com for your chance to win. From Tampa Bay's home for Real Raw Radio, 102.5 The Bone.
I'm John Morgan. There are many reasons to hire Morgan & Morgan for your injury case. Reason number 3. First, all lawyers are not the same. If my family had an injury case and I couldn't hire us, there are only about 3 to 4% of the lawyers out there that I would hire. And here's why. Most of them rarely, if ever, go to trial. They just take the last best offer. Hell, you can do that yourself. Do this. If you're looking for a lawyer, Google Morgan & Morgan results and see what comes up. It may shock you. Then Google the firm you're thinking of hiring and do the same. That may shock you as well. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. We won a lot. $30 billion and counting. Morgan & Morgan, or thepeople.com. Who would I hire? I'd hire us. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what is keeping you up at night worried? Will I sell it on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell my home? Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty has the solutions for all of those worries. Leave the worry to Jeff. Google Team Borum or go online to jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to carshield.com. That's carshield.com today.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Phone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. About a half hour, we'll get to a top 10 list today. 800-771-1025 is the phone number.
JP, you are a New York guy, man. You hear about this firefighter police hockey game? I guess it's like a yearly thing.
My son was there. How do you know about that?
He was there? Oh, man. When I was doing the show prep, it just said like massive brawl breaks out at
that became a
charity
national story?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yeah, my son said after the game was over, they just, it was fights the entire game, and then once the game was over, they just a total brawl. The referees didn't even know what to do with themselves anymore. It was just absolute chaos.
Did you see the video? Well, I guess you already know who would have won in those fights because he went to the game.
Well, yeah, my son said that he said the cops beat their ass. What he said to me? Unless I misunderstood what unless I heard him. Why the firemen beat the cops?
The firemen beat the brakes off those cops. What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean maybe they had like individual fights where they were winning, but the brawl, it was just a bunch of firefighters giving cops the work, like throwing haymakers, like to the point where they were basically all the cops were on their backs.
Oh, Jesus. That's not a good look.
Yeah, there was one cop that I guess kind of lost because, like, the guy that was going to fight him threw him to the ground and just kind of held him there. It was like, I don't really want to fight. Let's just stay out of this.
To be honest with you, this game has been going on once a year for as long as I can remember. And it's never been this bad, but I can't believe they still have the game. I'll be shocked if they still have it after this. I can't believe they still do the game. It's always fights.
I didn't know that was an option.
It's fights in the stands. It's fights in the parking lot. Yeah, dude.
At a charity thing with emergency, the firemen and the cops, and everyone's like, let's get it.
Yeah, but you got to realize in the stands and in the parking lot, everybody's all liquored up.
Oh, and they're either like part of the firefighter crews or the police crews.
I was there's a mountain upstate New York called Hunter Mountain. And when my father had built a house up there, the house is about 20 minutes away from that mountain. And they had some cool bars that you can go to. And one of the bars was called Slopes. And I happened to be up there the weekend because they don't only just play, police, NYPD, NYFD hockey games. They also have ski races and a bunch of other stuff. I was at the bar the night before the ski races. And next thing you know, there's fights breaking out all over the place. Cops waving guns around. I'm like, what is going on here? We just got in the car and we jetted. They have their guns. They're in bars. They're all drinking. It was chaos.
Oh, my God.
Absolute chaos. So no part of the hockey thing is shocking. I can't believe it was big enough to make national news, though. I didn't see that coming.
Especially since it happens all the time.
Yeah.
There's like just another year.
It doesn't happen as bad as it happened yesterday, apparently. I didn't really get a chance. I spoke to my son quickly yesterday. He just said, I asked how the game was. He said there was a lot of fights. He goes, and there was a big brawl at the end.
Why was
and
he
I just
there?
started laughing. Huh?
Why was he there?
His friend's father's a fireman.
Oh, so you got them hands.
So, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And so my son went to the game with the father and some family or whatever. They had an extra ticket. Asked my son to go, so he went.
Which you would think that the firefighters would have the upper hand in those fights because they're working out a lot of the day.
No, but the cops have to chase after criminals and
they never catch them. That's why.
And they have to
never catch them. The guys always get away.
Yeah, but I would think that when you're doing police training, learning how to defend yourself has got to be part of what you learn, right?
Yeah, I will give you that. They'll learn close combat training type stuff, I'm sure. But also, that's the academy. They're probably how far removed out of the academy where these firefighters are like breaking doors down.
Yeah, but the ones that are still playing hockey are probably not that far out of the academy.
Oh, yes, you're probably right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would guess it's kind of on the younger end of the, the players that are still playing, skating.
But if you look at like 100 cops and 100 firefighters, I think it would be like 90 to 10% firefighters are good shape to not good shape, where the cops are like 60 to 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there's no firefighter donut jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
I just didn't know it was an option. And now that I know this is going to have to be, because my biggest, I don't want to ever be in a fight. I don't want to throw a punch. I certainly don't want to take a punch. I just don't like it. But I didn't know it was an option to like lay on the ground and hug and be like, listen, we don't have to fight. We can make it look like it. I effing love that so much. It's the best. It's like win-win. It looks like you're struggling, but you're not. You're out of it. It's almost like playing dead in like a murder scene or whatever. Just like lay there and just.
If you watch the video, you can even see the guy like he's helping him up. He's like, look, I'm going to let you get up. I'm not just helping you. We're skating together, not getting involved.
Oh, that's my new. If there's ever a fight that busts out and it's all a big thing, that's my strategy.
No, you got to fire both those pussies. Both of you guys get out of here.
Right.
You're not down for the cause. Get out of here.
Yeah.
So who wins in a radio TV?
Us.
Oh yeah.
TV are the pretty boys.
Yeah,
right?
we'll fight dirtier.
We got the face of for radio.
Right. They got to protect their fachas.
Yeah.
I feel like though that they can't do half of the things that we do. So they have it all pent up, and they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real right now because I can't on the air ever. You guys do every day, but I don't get to. So they have like pent up anger.
What, the TV people?
Yeah.
They can have pent up anger all they want. They got to maintain their good looks.
Yeah.
They're scared. They
They're
don't
like
want
on
to
Friends. Okay, only hitting below the face. No.
Yeah.
No face punches.
We can come to work with our head stitched up and our and two black eyes, and there's no problems. You can't go in there and broadcast from the Tampa Zoo.
Who gives radio a run for their money then if it ain't TV people? I just went on other broadcasters like
social media people.
Oh,
you think like influencers?
They're younger. Yeah, they're younger.
Yeah,
they're younger in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
They'd be too busy filming it. Like they're not even paying attention. They're like, oh, look at me in a
Well, they're
fight.
saying with the camera, I'm whopping that ass, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah, that fight will be well lit.
Yeah.
The cameras all over the place.
Yeah, I guess so. Radio's unbeaten then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, probably. We're a scrappy bunch.
Yeah.
Because we
I
always
mean, if
feel,
it came down to
we all
it.
feel like TV probably makes more money than us, so we're angry about them.
Bitter.
And we know these little YouTube pricks are making tons of money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
True.
So we're just fighting out of pure anger
Yeah.
True. We got nothing to lose.
and lack of respect.
We're broke on both sides, so we got to get it out. Yeah.
In other news, Monica, last week you sent me a story and you were all pissed off because that woman in Florida, she ate the ice cream. And there was like nails and metal filings in the ice cream, and they ended up giving her $14 million.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing with
Did
that?
you actually read that whole story?
I don't know. I don't remember. To be honest with you, I don't
Do you know
recall it.
why they gave her $14 million?
There were shreds of nails and metal, but that's all I really remember.
Not just that.
What do you mean?
No, well, that wasn't just the other reason. The reason why, just because of the of the long-term causes. That happened,
because what
She
happened
had to have
was
surgery, I think, right? Or-
she had to have multiple surgeries,
Yeah.
and she continued to face medical complications, including significant internal bleeding and blood clots. Doctors also had to perform a medical procedure called an ablation, which her attorneys said resulted in permanent infertility. So the reason she got the $14 million wasn't just because there was some metal shards in her ice cream.
How do you come up with that money then? Okay, so that's
jury
awful.
did.
And
The jury comes up with
let's pay you for. You don't have to pay 1 cent in any of your surgeries. That's fair.
Yeah.
But what is 14 million? Like that's. It's,
Well, I think it goes not just for the surgery she has, but if there is any complications down the road,
And
now
the
it's
fact
covered
that-
no matter what.
And the fact that she can't have children.
Yeah.
Which,
to me, that's a blessing. I'd be like, screw
for
her.
you, that's a blessing, but you're not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of in the minority
then
on that one.
But how do you put a dollar amount on? Not
I didn't
being
put
able
a
to-
dollar on it. I just knew it had to be more than just, a nail and some metal shavings got in there. Because she swallowed it, and then she took some of the ice cream, she swallowed it. You heard me. And
It was creamy.
it was butter pecan ice cream. What'd she say?
It was creamy. She swallowed it and it was creamy.
And she thought it was a pecan from the buttered pecan,
Oh,
pecan. And then it turned out not to be that. She went right to the doctor's office. They had to do emergency surgery on the spot. And then there were multiple surgeries in the whole deal. And so they gave her
scary and awful.
$14 million. But you know what's funny is about that? As I'm saying to myself, if you tell me before I have kids, sign on this dotted line and we'll give you $14 million, but you can't have kids, I'd be like, who's got a pen?
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Who's got a pen? Can I sign it in blood? I'll sign it in blood. What do you need? You know, because you don't even know your kids.
Also,
but meanwhile, now if you said, listen, we'll give you $7 million, give me one of my kids, I'm like, take the daughter.
No, that's
that one.
That's not how
Because
that
he's going to
works.
adopt a new one, so he's swap that one out. No.
Right.
Also, though, tell me that when I'm like 25 or something. Like, it's wasted on me now. Like, I'm
Right.
going to need that when I'm younger so I
But
can live my life.
But before I'm having kids, you know,
Yeah.
if you tell, I think if you tell most people, listen, you're going to go through some surgeries and stuff, you're going to be okay, but you're not going to be able to have kids, but we'll give you $14 million. Will you sign the piece of paper?
And raw dog
I'd sign
sex.
it. I would totally have signed that piece of paper.
Yeah, I would do the $14 million for the pain. and
Even if
suffering
you
and all
told me,
that. Give me that money, dog.
You know, and somebody, well, you know how much joy your children can
No.
give you? Not $14 million worth.
How much money they take? I bet you they take $14 million. Screw that.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it said after listening to testimony from both sides, the jurors found that the national franchise liable and awarded her $14,147,525.39 for her medical bills and pain and suffering.
It's 39 cents for me. Tell me, do you
Well, that's
think,
probably from one of her bills. You know what I'm saying? It's like a.
But do you think, I'm sure of course she paid off her hospital bills. I'm not saying that. But do you think she's taking that money and setting it aside for possible future complications?
Yes. She probably saves half, and then the other half, that's her and her family.
Well, she's probably using it towards, if she's not working, she's probably going to use it towards medical benefits.
That's what I'm saying. No, she's
which would
paying
then
off
cover
that.
the surgeries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's fine. That's what it should be for in my mind. I would pay the hospital directly instead of her because I don't trust her for doing the right thing. But I just feel like, what are the odds that money how do you so let's just say she's sad in 2032 because she doesn't have a kid, and that could rightfully be so if she really wanted a kid. So let's say, what is that money so does she take that money and do what with it that'll make her happy because she doesn't have a kid?
She can travel. She can.
How is that replacing a kid if
She
you
can
really
start
wanted
a
a kid?
business. There's nothing you can but there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can buy to replace a kid other than.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Monica, you're completely missing this one. Completely missing this one because they stripped her ability to bear children. Now the choice is not even hers.
Awful, horrible. But I don't know that money. You said nothing
Yeah,
can
but
replace that.
that's only what we have in this country. We go through this all the time. This is the system we have.
That wouldn't make you sad. Like, I would look at my bank account and it would remind me that I can't have kids and how sad that
Probably.
is. And now I don't want this money because it's sad.
Until you buy a Ferrari, be like, you know what? Ferraris are fun. Ferraris are fun. That's a good time.
I'm taking all that money and going to buy Sonic
Right.
chili dogs, and that'll just
Travel
every
the
time I'm
world.
sad, I'm getting a chili dog.
You know, you see all these stories about the TSA and all that other crap. By the way, you guys see Mo on television?
Yes.
No. Oh, for the the
For
TSA,
the TSA
thing, yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
You
I didn't
crushed
watch it, but I saw the screenshot.
That's why Mo's number one on the. Was he number one on the good looking list?
He wasn't ranked.
Why not?
He wasn't in there.
He was looking good. Not gonna lie.
Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Way to go, Melanie.
Bastard.
His wife's a lucky lady.
He is pretty.
And my point is, and it's so awesome that they chose him specifically because he's very well spoken. Like, to me, like, you don't want someone saying,
Oh, boy. No, she didn't.
What?
You can't say black people are well spoken.
I said he is well spoken.
I
didn't
gotcha.
You put the
Black
black
guy.
in there.
You did it. You made it
did it.
racist.
What? Are you
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
Mo
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
because you're racist.
You think the rest of us
I
sound like
said-
the
listen,
crows in Dumbo? Is that what you think?
Whoa.
If I came on and said, he's very well spoken. Oh my God! Oh no, he did it. Yes, we
I
would.
would.
That's
You
absolutely-
can't tell me what I'd say. Second of
Oh,
all,
I know.
I would. You didn't even let me finish. I was saying I don't want someone representing TSA and sounding like a moron. I was talking about for the TSA representative. You're the one who brought race into it. I think he was a good person to do that because he can speak coherently and make it a good point. Versus someone else who might have come on from TSA, who might have been like, "Oh, I just want my paycheck." Like, he actually made a good point.
She's like, I'm glad they got them instead of one of those thugs they could have got. Those TSA
Y'all are
thugs.
all bringing this. Is not me. That never entered my mind. That's on y'all.
One of us.
Mm-hmm. At least they got one of the well-spoken ones. That's what I heard.
Wow. Then you have a problem, sir. Then your brain works very racist.
I'll be right back.
As soon as you are able, woman, I am willing.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
I joined the car wash club right there. It's on the same side as Mondavina's. Right
Very
across
close to the
Not
house.
even close to
Convenient.
Hold on. I'm telling you where the location is that everybody would know. There is another one in Carrollwood.
Okay.
Okay. So the average price of cleaning that car. What are we laughing at?
Oh, they saw you coming a mile away.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE. It's tournament season and every shot counts. Boost Mobile's Nothing But Net giveaway gives 10 winners a year of Sling TV and a free Samsung Galaxy A11 Plus 5G tablet. Step up. Visit your local Boost store to enter. Only at Boost. No purchase necessary.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Strybog Day is happening Saturday, April 4th, and Exigent Defense is in the house, so you know it's serious. Strybog Firearms are taking over the shop. Exigent Defense reps will be on site, ready to walk you through the gear built for real-world performance. Get hands-on, ask questions, and dial your setup the right way. Plus, deals, giveaways, and exclusives that you're not finding anywhere else. It's all going down this Saturday at Shark Coast Tactical. Often imitated, never duplicated. The shop's located on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Get in there and tell Mike Calta sent you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When choosing an engagement ring, the diamond is important. But just as important, the ring itself, the setting, the look. She doesn't want ordinary. She wants something that she's dreamed about her whole life, something that reflects her style and personality. And that's where International Diamond Center comes in. IDC is the only jeweler here that carries all the top bridal designers, rings that other stores aren't even allowed to offer, thousands to choose from. An IDC ring is unlike any other. Artistic, innovative design, handcrafted precision, exceptional detail and quality. And to complete the look, no other jeweler has our selection of dazzling diamonds. Whether you're looking for a scintillating natural diamond or an eye-catching lab-grown diamond, IDC's experts can show you all the options. So there's no compromise. At IDC, we have all the tools to create the ring of her dreams. No compromises, no cut corners, nothing short of perfection. In a world filled with ordinary, for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, choose extraordinary. Choose International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Wednesday. What's today? Monday? Monday.
No, Wednesday.
Hour. Huh?
It's not Wednesday.
It's not Wednesday. I just got somebody sent me a video of something that just looks. Hour number 2 of the show brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. There's a guy. Somebody just sent me a video, and you know how I am with my ears. I always say
You love it.
next to orgasm.
Did you get the thing I sent to you
Which one?
about the ear cleaning thing? It's
The machine.
No, there are these little individual things. It's on TikTok, and I sent it to you because
The Japanese ones where you kind of twist it, you almost like screw it into your ear, and then it pulls the stuff out instead of pushing it in.
Yes.
I did see that, and I meant to order them, and I didn't. But I have to prove a point in my house that I can actually look at things and not just buy everything I see like somebody else that lives in my home. So I have to be the. But I just saw this thing. It just caught me off guard right before the video, like right before we came back on the air. Is a machine. Now, part of me is like, okay, this is disturbing. And the other part of me is, it's so like, that probably feels amazing. I always say, next to orgasm, the Q-tip in the ear is like,
right. That's so weird.
Like, that just feels amazing to me. I think
that
a lot.
feeling?
Well, it's the same people, like if people start kissing on your neck, or breathing in your ear or stuff like that, it's,
It's really not the same at all.
Well, it just the feeling of anything for me, by my ear, it's like it feels good.
Take that feeling, and when I smell cardboard, same feeling.
Oh my God.
So we can't mock each other, is what I'm saying. I'm not going to say anything about yours.
No, we can.
No, we can't.
Yeah, we can.
We each have our own thing, and mine is
Because there are
cardboard.
plenty of. I'm not saying you can't have your cardboard thing. I don't know anybody else that sniffs cardboard. You happen to be the only one I know that sniffs cardboard.
There's huge communities. People like it.
I'm sure there are. I don't know anybody else that sniffs cardboard. You know people who like the way a Q-tip to the ear feels.
Yeah.
Multiple.
No,
I
you are
guarantee
the
it.
only one. Nobody's ever
Diz?
talked about it.
No, I love a good Q-tip. What are you talking about? After a shower?
Oh.
Getting in there?
Oh.
You really don't know that feeling?
I mean, I do, but it's not. It's just methodical. It's like do you love brushing your teeth? Do you love combing your hair? It's part of what you do.
Different thing.
Right, because it's your ears can be an erogenous zone.
I mean,
I'm not saying I masturbate with a Q-tip in my ear. I'm just saying.
Might try it.
We're gonna find you.
Now that I think about it, that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, you said it was crazy, but I was like,
right?
You might be cooking. You might be
I'm
cooking right now.
left-handed. If I take care of myself with my left hand, I take care of my ear with my right hand.
We're gonna find you dead someday, and you're gonna be lying on your side in the bathroom. One hand's at the Q-tip, and the other hand's on your wang, and that's how you died.
He drained himself too much. That's probably why. Because it felt so good. All the fluids left him.
Well, he lost 10 pounds. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, so now this guy's got a machine that he's using. It's got water in it, and it shoots the water in the ear. But like tons of gack was coming out of this guy's. Enjoy your lunch, everybody. Like tons of gack was coming, and immediately I was like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, that probably feels amazing. Though it looks nasty.
No.
But it probably feels so good, that water shooting in your ear like that.
No.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
No, water shooting your ear sounds like it would be very annoying.
Torture.
Yeah.
You think so? I don't know.
That's why people wear like plugs when they go in pools and oceans, because they don't want water getting in their ear too much.
Because they don't want their ear to get clogged.
Yeah.
This is actually used to unclog the ear, so it's got to have some pressure to it. I don't know. It was disturbing.
How damaging eardrums.
And sexy. No, then I'd put it on the market if it's going to damage your eardrums. I don't think it's shooting, it's not throwing nails into your ear.
Someone's going to sue them, and they're going to get $14 million because they can't have ear sex or something. I don't listen. I just feel like it's a very delicate area, which is okay with the tongue and whatever. Yes, it's an erogenous zone, but let's not go too crazy. They're saying, people can really mess things up with a Q-tip. I'm not trying to do
I did
other
that
things.
once. I did that once. I didn't pop my eardrum, but it felt like it. It felt like the end of days. Not because I turned around, like I was cleaning my ear.
End of days.
I was cleaning my ear, and somebody called me, and I just turned around, and I hit my elbow hit the wall. Ooh. And the thing went thunk. I was like, oh. It's probably the one thing I've ever experienced in my life that was equally as bad, if not worse, than getting hit in the nuts.
What happened? Did you hear? Did you lose hearing for a second, or what happened?
No, I was
just a
so
sharp
worried.
pain.
I thought for sure it was going to be bleeding.
Yeah.
And the pain, like when you get hit in the nuts or brain freeze, right? Like, let's take brain freeze for a second. You can feel the brain freeze dissipate, right? As it's like, it's there, it's strong, it's hard. You never had brain freeze?
No.
Really?
Ever.
You've never had brain freeze.
No, because you get it. Don't you get it from?
Who are you? Who am I working with?
This girl's a robot.
Why would?
Bleep, blop, blorp. Never had. Oh, get out of here.
Blop, blorp.
Does not compute.
I know I didn't ever want it, so I always took my time with things. Like I'm not going to rush a. You know what I mean? I'm not going to whatever it is. Aren't you supposed like it's a slushy or ice cream?
Yeah, like a Slurpee or whatever. You just
slow
sip
down.
it too. I don't know. I get them all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
If I'm having Italian ices, it happens
Just
all
slow
the time.
down. Why are you eating it so
I
fast?
understand. I don't know. It just happens. I eat fast no matter what. So
It could just be like you're drinking a slushie and then you just drink one sip too fast and it's like,
I think I don't have
and-
slushies a lot at all.
But when you get them, you can they're there and they're strong, but you can actually feel it wearing off.
Yeah.
Until it completely
regular
disappears, right? When you get hit in the nuts, it sucks. But as the time goes, like you could feel the pain start to dissipate.
Time lapse. How long? A minute? 7 hours?
It all depends on the instance.
If I Rochambeaued you, like just from one side of the room, ran and gave it my all, and you just had to take it, how long?
Into my nuts?
Uh-huh.
It could be minutes. It could be a minute. It could be 10 minutes. When I got hit with the slap shot, that was like I was on the floor for a long time.
And there's nothing you can
But
do.
eventually you feel it dissipate. And this thing with my ear, it just didn't. It wasn't going away, and it started to scare the piss out of me.
End of days. It's end of days.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it sucked. It sucked, and I thought for sure I was going to see blood coming out of my ear. I'm like, I'm not going to the ER with blood coming out of my head.
And JP, your job requires you to have headphones in, so like
I know.
You would. How would that even affect you?
I would have sucked.
Yeah,
It would have sucked, but it ended up after I don't know what felt like forever.
Are you afraid now, or do you have a fear of?
No, but I am super careful.
Yeah.
I'm super careful.
Well, order those. They're different colors. Order those spiral thingies and let me know what you think because
Diz, you should check that out.
I thought
it's
of you.
like it basically is like a Q-tip, but it has like a
spring?
screw end.
Yeah.
Like so you would almost like turn it in there. So instead of pushing the wax in like they say a Q-tip does, you pull it out.
Collects it and then pulls it out. Yeah, which is just. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that. That sounds too gross. I don't want to pull that out and see all that.
Don't look at it. Why are you looking at it?
I have to look at it.
No,
You
you
cannot
don't. Just
not
pull
look
it out
at
and
it.
then look,
No,
throw it away.
Okay.
I have to.
You have to look at it.
You have to.
You don't.
No, you don't.
What?
No,
You've
why
never
would-
used like a hairpin and cleaned in there and then you pull it out and you go, whoa, that
Just
was
don't
in
look.
there?
No, I like to be in denial. I will absolutely never look and purposely not look. It's just.
I look.
But then you don't know if you accomplished anything.
Yeah, I'll know if I can because if you do it daily, there's not a whole huge buildup, right? And so I know I cleaned my ears today, and I'm done, and I'm throwing it away, and I'm not even looking at it because that's.
What
stress.
about post poop? Are you gonna say you don't look?
You don't look?
You have to look.
I don't want to
How
look,
do you know
so
when
I
you're
don't
done?
look. I have the physical ability to not turn around.
Right, but
Also,
I'm
why
not
am I
talking-
looking?
Well, at the paper.
Yeah.
No.
Because you need to know you're done.
Yeah.
I know I'm done when I'm done.
No, it's like I write an essay, I
That's
read it over,
gross.
I check my work. Same
Right.
thing. I go to the bathroom, I check work. I go,
I don't
okay,
like
yeah, that
any-
makes
I
sense.
don't know,
Enough
not-
toilet paper for that? Okay,
Monica,
we're done.
how could you not check the paper?
Because I know you. Okay,
You
let me
don't
ask.
know?
Hold on. Have you ever not looked?
No.
Okay. So then you can't say that you don't know. My point is, the next time you go number 2, just try not looking.
Oh my
I'm not
God,
willing
this
to
guy's
roll
going to
the-
streak his underwear up. What are you
I'm not
doing?
willing to roll the dice.
I will.
And because if I do end up streaking the underwear, I got my wife going, yo.
Yeah.
But why would you have a streak when you just keep
Because you don't know
going?
if you're done wiping.
You don't know if you're done
You
yet.
know you can. And that's the difference. Is you have to go by visual. I can go by feel. Just go by
Monica's
feel.
wiping. She could be bleeding back there. She
I'm
has
not
no
bleeding.
clue.
And maybe
Right.
that's it. Maybe because of my period, I don't like to look. I just don't like to look at things.
That I can understand not looking at.
Yeah.
How come it's both can be true? Like, don't look at one, don't look at the other. I just want to I love denial. I love just not knowing, because once you can't unsee it. And I don't want to see it.
Oh, man, this girl
Nobody wants to
so
see it.
many
It's-
thongs that now I can imagine those.
I will
benches.
take off my panties right now and show you there is nothing in there.
Oh, please don't.
Nothing in there.
You don't know. You don't look.
I know. I look at my underwear. Like when I'm going to the bathroom and I'm sitting down and my panties are right there. I can
Oh,
see.
Jesus.
Man.
You make it sound like it's my first
Enjoy
time.
your lunch, everybody.
This has gone awry.
You make it sound like it's day one of wiping. Like I know I'm
No, but you can't possibly know that it's absolutely clean back there
Then how-
without looking at the paper.
That's the funniest thing to me. It is physically possible. Like you're making it sound like it's impossible. It's possible.
So what do? You just wipe and just throw it immediately behind you and go, I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, like
no, not just
with
once.
confidence?
It's more than once. Yeah, I can tell. There's and listen, I don't want to get this is gross.
So do you like wipe and then like fold the paper, then wipe and then fold the
no
paper and then
folding.
you're just gone?
No,
or?
I am the girl. Like there is a lot of toilet paper. And then I'm just saying then
That explains why the bathroom in the building is always getting backed up. It is
Yeah,
you.
it's you.
me. If I'm
You're
gonna-
not looking. You don't even know if you flush.
Right.
The thing is though, with these, which are so weird, these are automatic and it's supposed to save you water or whatever. These don't sometimes flush. So if I don't hear it, I will walk out and I won't look at all. If I don't hear, and it always flushes, but if I don't hear it flush, then I will turn around and manually flush. You can do all of that without looking once.
I don't. Okay.
I think I'm going to put up a poll. How many people?
I was going to ask you to do that.
Yes.
But it's got to be worded specifically. It's about, whether or not you look at the toilet paper when you're done.
Yeah.
Right?
What are you looking at? That's
Can
so
you possibly
gross.
tell you're done
looking
without? Can you possibly tell you're done wiping
So gross.
without looking at the paper?
Why do you want? That's just I can't look at it.
'Cause
It's
you- 'cause
literal
you-
poo. It's literal poo.
We all know what it is, but it's just part of life.
It's not.
Yeah,
what?
no one's arguing what you're arguing.
It's just so gross. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I have zero desire to acknowledge it exists. Just don't look at it.
God, you are something else.
Denial.
There's just always something new. There's always something new.
Man.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Or a person who's not like you,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
Now I'm hearing all this, and I'm like, what does her ex-husband say? Like, she never checked when she wiped.
No.
You have all
Right.
this crazy stuff you're saying. He's like, she used to name the fridge. She wouldn't wipe when she was done properly.
All of a sudden, he seems normal.
Yeah.
Right.
2 peas in a pod is what
I
I'm
feel like
finding out.
we for all these years, we may have been giving him a bad rap.
Yeah.
Yep. Now he's all right now. Welcome to my world. Now you see.
Yeah. Jesus. Wow.
That was a gem.
Yeah, that was a.
It was.
I didn't see
disgusting.
this one coming. I gotta be honest with you.
Really gross. I just don't have any desire to. I just wanted, and I just want to get in, do what I got to do, and get out and pretend it never happened. Like I don't. If any of all the stuff you're
But that's
talking
what
about
everybody
is like
would like.
living.
That's what everybody would like. I just don't know if we're living in that world.
But you have the ability to control that. It's not out of your hands.
I need to know that I'm clean before I get up.
I absolutely
Yes.
feel nothing but clean when I get up because I don't just because first of all I do it and then this is so gross. I'm not
I
gonna
know.
even. I'm just
I
saying
know. Let's just
there's
leave
either a dampness to it or a
Oh,
feeling to
okay.
it or there's not. And when it's raw, when it's dry, it's done.
Oh, man. Well, this was a great Monday start. I'm just going to say.
Enjoy your chocolate ice cream, people. What are you having for
Yeah.
lunch today? Well, chocolate mousse.
What got us here? Brain freeze?
I-
Ears and brain
yeah, you
freeze?
Brain
feel
freeze
it
that I've
going.
never
I don't
had.
even know what got us here, but let's get out of it. All right.
It's so good.
You guys are gross. by
Oh,
the way.
yeah. We're the weird ones. You're right.
I didn't
100%
say weird.
Right.
I said
We're the weird
gross.
ones.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. We talked a little while about a celebrity that got locked up for a DUI over the weekend. So I have the top 10 celebrities with animal names. Celebrities with animal names.
Oh my God.
Monica, you go first.
Cat Williams. We just talked about him.
Cat Williams does
like us.
not make the top list, the top 10. Diz.
I'm gonna go with Seal.
Seal comes in at number 9.
Nice.
Look at you.
Made the list.
Look at you.
Not a weirdo.
There you go. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. We have the top 10 celebrities with animal names. I put the bounty on number 8. I can tell you that. All right. One more time. Top 10 celebrities with animal names. It's JP, Monica Diz, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Top 10 list when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end. The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
New Bluebell Brookie a la mode ice cream brings brownies and cookies together like never before. Big chunks of brownies, soft chocolate chip cookie pieces blended into a rich, creamy brown sugar ice cream. It's not too good to be true. It's just that good.
The good old days are being made right now. The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at your local Aldi store.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
See what I did there? Top 10 list, top 10 celebrities with animal names.
White Lion.
White Lion for you? All right, top 10 celebrities with animal names, 800-771-1025. Obviously, there was a big story from over the weekend. That was the impetus for this list. Bobby on line 1. Go ahead, Bobby.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, buddy.
Monica, you got a dirty BH.
Why don't you go ahead and kiss it?
I'm gonna go with Bear Grylls.
He did not make the list. Bear Grylls did not make.
I'm sorry I'm laughing so hard. It just caught me off guard.
I didn't see that one coming either. Sean on line 2.
You didn't? That's all these calls are going to be. Hello, it's your first day here?
Go ahead, Sean. Line 2.
Yeah. Megan Fox.
Megan Fox did not make the top 10.
First time that sentence has ever been uttered.
Right. Viking guy, line 3.
How about Snoop Dogg?
Snoop D-O-double-G, number 5. Good job. Sean, line 4.
Sean?
Yes, Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk is number 10.
Creative.
There you go. Skateboarder extraordinaire. Where are we? Darla, line 5.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Good morning.
Hey there. What do you got?
How about Cat Stevens?
No, Cat Stevens did not make the top 10. Douglas, line 6.
How about Owl Eyes?
No, sorry. I don't even know what that is. Joanne, line 7.
Hey, JP.
Hey, John.
John Cougar.
John Cougar did not make the top 10. I think that's because he got rid of the Johnny Cougar like really, really early. Ryan, line 8.
Hey, guys. How about Dog the Bounty Hunter?
No. Sorry. If you're just tuning in, we're doing the top 10 celebrities with animal names. Ryan, line 1.
Hey, guys. Let's go with Bear Grylls.
No. Al, line 2.
Rush rules, brother.
Hey, man. Thank you. I agree.
Yeah, how about Robin Williams?
No. I guess not. I don't know why. But no Robin Williams. Jock, line 3.
Hey there, I'm going to go with Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx is number 2. Monty, line 5.
Gorilla Monsoon.
No. Sorry. Joey, line 6.
Show me the other Fox, Michael J. Fox.
Number 3, Michael J. Fox. Monica, did you read his book?
I did. I actually just finished it a couple of months ago. His entire Back to the Future experience, everything that happened behind the scenes and how it all
Was it good?
It was very good.
That's cool. Justin, line 8.
Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow is number 6. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Sheryl Crow. Craig, line 5.
How about Newsman Wolf Blitzer?
Wolf Blitzer did not make the top 10. Rich, line 3.
Paul Bear Bryant.
Did not make the top 10. I didn't realize this would be so difficult. Steve, line 6.
I'm going to go with Jeremy the Hedgehog.
Well, that's a nickname, so no. No. Brian, line 8.
Yes, Russell Crowe.
Not in the top 10. Where are we? Ryan, line 3.
How about Larry Bird?
Larry Bird is number 4. Great White Hope. There's an obvious one that you guys aren't getting. You got 7 so far out of the 10. One of them is the bounty. You got 2 musics and a sports. David, line 8.
Tiger Woods.
Number 1. The whole reason we're doing the list, because he got locked up for DUI on Friday. Terry, line 3. What?
Sammy the Bull.
No, sorry. Monica, did you ever watch the thing I told you to watch? Or Diz, did you watch it?
I never
Diz is
did.
on the phones. You never watched it?
Not yet. It's on the list. I got so much to watch.
You're never going to watch it.
I am. I'm actually really interested. I joined the list, man.
Scott, line 6.
Red Fox. Red Fox.
No Red Fox. Tyler, line 5. I'll take a couple more.
Changing my answer since it's a musician, but Drake.
No.
Is that an animal?
I don't think it is. But hey, what do I know these days? Josh, line 2.
Josh, I'm going to say Tony Hawk.
That's a man.
Yeah, Tony Hawk, we already got it at number 10.
A drake is a male duck.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Would probably explain why he's not on the list. All right, let's just wrap it up. There we go. What do we got? Top 10 celebrities with animal names. Here we go. Number 10, we got Tony Hawk. At number 9, Seal. Number 8, Nobody Got. The Bounty. From NSYNC, Lance Bass. Lance Bass. Number 7, fresh off his performance at this year's Super Bowl, Bad Bunny.
Bunny. I'm naming the animal.
Pretty sharp. Number 6, Sheryl Crow. Number 5, Snoop Dogg. Number 4, Larry Bird. Number 3, Michael J. Fox. Number 2, Jamie Foxx. And number 1 on the list of the top 10 celebrities with animal names, Mr. Tiger Woods. There you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your top 10 list.
Remember that that bass, that singing bass on the wall?
Give me back my filet fish. Give me that fish.
Yeah, I love that so much. Oh my God. How do I?
Somebody in the office, somebody had it here in the office.
Oh, it's great.
Give me back the filet fish. Give me that fish. But there was like more to the song, wasn't there?
I think there
was like a whole song that went along with it.
was. Yeah. I wish I remembered it, but yeah, that was because it wasn't McDonald's. Like it was separate. Like McDonald's just used it because it was fish, and they're trying to do the fillet of fish. It was like whole.
Oh, I thought that was done for McDonald's.
No, it was Billy Bass was a thing, and I want to say it was either "Take Me to the River" or "Proud Mary" or some sort of something that was the song.
Take Me to the River sounds about right.
Yeah, it was basically a fish on the wall that would move, and his little mouth would move. I don't know why I loved it so much.
Did you see? There's a new little TikTok thing that's going on. These kids, it's called beezing. Did you see this? These idiots.
No.
They are now beezing is apparently you're taking like the mint chapstick and other stuff, and they're putting it on their upper eyelids.
Oh.
And it said from this TikTok user, his guy's name is Chance. He says that there's a video going around TikTok encouraging people to put chapstick on their upper eyelids. According to Chance, he's done it, and the feeling was unlike anything he's ever experienced before. He said, I don't know how to describe it. You get a feeling, the feeling you get from it is just try it, because I've done it once, and it was a pretty damn good feeling. But what's happening now is, because they're using like Burt's Bees lip balm instead of just chapstick, and what's happening now is these kids are getting pink eye.
Oh.
They're all getting pink eye.
Oh.
So I'm saying, okay, pink eye we know you get when fecal matter hits around your eye, around your eyes.
Check.
That's how you get pink eye.
Is there fecal matter in Burt's Bees? What?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't understand.
I mean, that could be is that the only cause of pink eye and nothing else?
I mean, that's what I was always told that was that. And anytime you saw a parent with pink eye, a lot of times it might have happened from when they were changing the kids' diapers or something along those lines. Because you usually see it with young kids that end up getting pink eye. Because they probably don't look at the paper when they're done wiping, and next thing you know, they get it on their eye. And,
might have been it.
You know,
the only
something along those lines.
Got that late for a second.
And there was another one called popping. I didn't know about this. You know what popping is?
Popping and locking.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
They're
That or
taking,
like pimples.
They grab their hair. They grab their hair and they pull it really tight and they pull it up, and apparently you can pull like the scalp off the skull, and it makes a popping sound. And the doctor's like, people got to stop doing this. And I'm like, no. Don't tell them to stop. Let them.
Yeah.
Well,
let them keep doing it.
Or-
Let's thin the herd.
Yeah.
100%.
maybe help these people that
No.
Natural
no,
selection.
they need what they need is an ass kicking.
Well,
that's what they need.
Violence is not always the answer, JP. Contrary.
Listen,
to what
if you want, because what's happening is these kids they're scalp popping, and I don't know what honey guzzling, but with the scalp popping, the kids are like bleeding by their eyes. So whatever it's causing blood to come behind the eyes. Now eyes will stop bleeding and stuff like that. I'm like, you just let them do it.
These are the dummies that are going to run the world. When we're
I
all
know.
old. Like you guys
I
will
know.
thankfully,
Wait, hold on.
hopefully be long gone. I'll have to deal with this.
We all did stupid stuff as kids, and we outgrew it. It's just our phase. Only this, what we just know about it now because of TikTok and everything on social media in general.
I don't know, man.
But we all did stupid things. And you're like, how stupid are they that they think that would be a good idea? Like, think about building a stupid plywood ramp to jump over your friend. Like, that was a stupid idea, but we did it, and then we moved on.
That's better than the milk crate challenges and stuff, though. Remember those?
Yeah.
When people were just climbing milk crates and then busting their ass. I think the craziest thing I did was like the pass out game when I was younger. That might have been the craziest thing I did.
Yeah,
Where
I would never let anybody do that to me, though. I used to watch people do it all the time. I never really saw anybody pass out, but that was the one where somebody would stand up like against the wall, and then somebody would put their hands on either side of their neck and press.
Yeah.
And if you were really lucky and you did it right, the dude would hit the floor, passed out.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like that was a great idea.
Yeah.
What was the first TikTok? Excuse me, I got hiccups. What was the first? Was the Tide Pod challenge? Was that the first?
No. I mean, that was probably maybe one of the first biggest ones that we heard about. But
That went
challenges
viral?
in TikTok it started out as like dance challenges.
Yeah.
And so they were all like basically since the birth of TikTok, there have been challenges. It just started out a little calmer, and then got a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like the first one was like that Harlem Shake one.
Yeah.
What was Harlem Shake?
It was like this build up to the song, and then it would be like you could do the Harlem Shake, and it would cut to a new thing, and everyone would be acting crazy.
Yep,
like the
yep.
video would change.
Yeah.
Like it'd be in an office,
That
and then it
was
would
fun.
cut, and then people were wearing like horse masks. And
Everybody
like,
was doing that one. Everybody.
Yeah.
And then there was the one where it was like da da da, and it was the song they played it on Hot 101.5 back in the day, and it was the same dance that they did over, and everybody had to do that one. It just became, I remember that one. It just became like a challenge. Like, and I don't know who threw the word challenge in there because whatever, just do this, and then it just grew from there. And I feel like that's when people started getting a little more dangerous. And not thinking about it.
I loved watching kids trying to do the milk crate challenge and then falling off. Like, they get up like 4 feet up in the air, and next thing you know, they're just falling on top of themselves. That was a good one. And then the Tide Pod challenge, like, and that was all over the news because kids. I'm like, just let them do it, man.
No,
just
help
let them do it.
People who need help need help.
Yeah. My favorite challenge was.
If you don't know that having dishwasher detergent or laundry detergent is a bad idea,
Then you should be told.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay. Remember the challenge? I don't know if you saw this, JP, but Monica, I feel like you would have. Where it was like a parent would go to their kid, be like, come on, we got to go. I got to go fight this lady. And they have a son that's your age. You got to go fight him too. And they're like, okay, I'll get my shoes, I guess. I thought that was so funny. Or like some of the kids like, no, I don't want. What if they beat me up? They're like, it's part of it. Come on, let's go. Get your shoes on.
was it real?
Yes. Like they wouldn't go fight someone, but they'd get the kid.
The terror in the kid.
Yeah.
Like it was to scare the kid.
The kid was either a ride or die, or he was like wanted no part of it.
Those are my favorite ones. Or like when remember the one where the wife would say, let me. Like it was a bow and arrow and an apple on the head or whatever. Remember that one? They were like, or no, was it a bow and arrow? Or it was something that was sharp. They're like, I'm going to throw it at your head, but I'm going to hit whatever's balancing on your head. And the husband had to just sit there and take it.
No.
Oh, that was
remember
funny
that.
for a while. Yeah, that was a good one.
Jesus.
They have some
Only
good
when they
ones
screwed up.
sometimes.
I would like to say for the record, and so it's not just me, and I'm very excited about this.
God.
In all caps here. You better hold off here. Oh, my God. In all caps. I just bought a brand new Billy Bass off Facebook Marketplace. The classic sings Take Me to the River and Don't Worry, Be Happy, which I remember the Don't Worry, Be Happy one. Guess who sent that to me?
Who?
Super excited about it. One John Senning. Thank you very much.
Nice.
So,
Nice. Now tell him what your toilet etiquette is. Let's see if he still texts you.
Yeah.
The guy who hates talking bathroom stuff.
he would understand
finds out- No, the opposite.
No, he would understand my denial and pretending it doesn't exist. Let's
okay.
all just move on from this. I'm not going to wallow and look longingly into toilet paper on my hand. I'm just going to get in and get out.
So listen, nobody enjoy. Like I wasn't planning on having bathroom conversation earlier today.
That's
it just
not them.
it just ended up happening. So John Zenning, who, if I remember correctly, was licking blue cheese or ranch out of Pat Maroon's feet.
Oh,
that's okay. But he won't talk about like bathroom stuff. That's no can do.
Yeah, he hates talking about all that stuff. Like anything like that's
Licking
even
ranch
like farts
dressing.
and stuff. He doesn't want to talk about any of that stuff.
Eating ranch dressing.
Yep.
Out of a man's sweaty feet.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. But a fart joke, no good.
Hey, man.
I think my ex did a lot of damage to me in that regard. I'm with him in that. I don't think it's funny. Like you guys think the farting thing is funny or whatever. It's not fun. It's disgusting to me, and it's just gross. I don't
know.
want
Farts can be funny sometimes.
They can be. A well-timed fart can be funny.
We were just talking before the show started about a lot of stuff, but the one thing that we can actually mention on air is in the cruise when you have a roommate. I'm like, I wouldn't care. I'll probably just pass out. Who cares? But my only and one biggest thought is the farting situation. Like you're not allowed to fart in the room. Like this is not. Like, you got to do something, whatever you got to do, but there's no farting.
I mean, they are small cabins. I'll give you that.
No farting.
Yeah, but if you're sleeping, you can't help it.
Well, then sleep outside. Just don't fart. Just don't fart. Just no farting. It's disgusting. And then no pooping, obviously. But Joe just said
why don't
can
you
go
get
to
your own room? How much more is it?
Well, what's funny about that is
you got to kind of pay for 2 rooms most of the time.
When I go to my cruise in November, I'm rooming with Lindsay, and she and I don't care. Like, well, that's different. Like,
okay,
it's just us. Like, we won't care. But like in a work cruise, like the Mike Calta cruise, where I'm rooming with someone that I work with or I don't know all that well, there's
not a chance in hell I would have a room with somebody else.
I mean, but
not a chance.
What if you have to? Like, you can't.
No. I'll get my own room. I'll pay for it. I'll pay the difference. I'm not sharing a room with anybody.
Why are you so la-di-da?
Because I'm 50-something years old. I'm a man, and I have some money. I'm not sharing a room with anybody.
There's no age limit on sharing a room.
I don't want to share a room with anybody.
Why? What are you doing?
Because I have no desire to share a room with anybody. Because if I want to fart, I want to fart. Yeah. If I have to go to the bathroom, I don't want to hide it. I don't want to have to time anything out. I just want to go back to my room.
Time anything out. But isn't it fun? Like, to me half the fun is falling asleep giggling.
No. What? That's not going to happen. I'm going to be rooming with Ian. You think we're going to be up all night giggling?
Yeah, talking about what happened that day and laughing.
No.
Wait, Ian's going on the cruise?
I found out today that we're probably being roommates now. He texted me, said we're rooming together. I'm
no
like,
farting.
Oh, man.
Oh. Okay, well, that changes things. Because I was going to come down that weekend.
Oh,
I was coming down. And I specifically...
the weekend I'm gone, you're like, let me get over to Tampa.
Gareth was going to be gone anyway.
The reason is I have an opportunity to take care of the psilocybin thing.
Oh, okay. It's a treatment thing.
And it was going to be that weekend.
And you wanted to hang out with Ian?
I said, are you going to be around? And he said, yeah, I'm here. I said, all right, I'm trying to make it happen. And I even texted him yesterday. I'm like, I have to get between here, here, and here. Where should I stay? And he was like, yeah, stay by the airport. I'm like, okay. And now all of a sudden he's going away.
Yeah, he texted me today.
Yeah. And you know what? Now you're not staying by my house, Ian.
Well, I think that's up to Nicole, not you. She's like, no, you're out. Ian gets your spot.
No. Sexual chocolate, come right here.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not doing...
I feel like you sound hurt. Oh, that's cool.
I'm a little hurt. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, maybe he just decided. I mean, maybe he meant it when he said it to you, and then things changed.
That's how Montreal people are. You just got to understand that.
I asked him if he was going on the cruise, and he said, I didn't make the cut this year. I said, okay, cool.
Oh, maybe he's paying for it then.
No. Ian's not going to go pay for that. He'll just go, do something else. I don't think he wants to pay for the cruise.
Oh,
That's
then
insane.
he's getting all right. We'll go for him. Then you can blame him because he. I mean, if they're gonna offer, he's gonna take.
I bet you that guy snores loud. I got to get some earplugs.
Ian?
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks like a loud snorer, man. Like he probably sounds like a dragon guardian treasure. It's just loud as hell.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
At International Diamond Center, diamonds always take center stage. But you won't believe the new collection of rare colored gemstones they have now.
When you see the color that we've procured and the collections that we've put together, it's going to blow you away.
IDC's Brian LeClaire.
Stones like a Paraíba from Brazil, extremely rare and hard to find, but the stone just absolutely pops and talks. It's got that beautiful ocean color.
Sapphires? Yes, IDC has them. Emeralds and rubies too, but so much more.
One-of-a-kind saverites, beautiful vibrant green color. Red spinel from Burma, unbelievable pigeon blood red color. Aquamarines, Santa Maria color.
Are you looking to add some color with fashion jewelry or even an engagement ring? IDC invites you to a whole new world of exquisite choices.
What we've really focused on is making sure that we are finding the most rare, spectacular gemstones.
Discover unique and rare precious gemstones and add some color to your life at International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Bubble Down Car Wash is the best car wash in Tampa Bay and a proud sponsor of your Tampa Bay Lightning. After a car wash at Bubble Down, you have a little more pep in your step like after a big Tampa Bay Lightning win. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
1025 The Bone and Bud Light are teaming up for March Hoops. Grab your crew, catch every buzzer beater, and enjoy ice-cold Bud Light specials at your favorite game wine spots like West Shore Pizza, Walk-Ons, and House of Brews. Hang with the Bud Light ambassadors for the Bud Light Bucket Papa Shot Challenge. Score some Bud Light fan swag and get in on chances to win throughout the tournament. Head to BudLightTampaBay.com now to see where you can watch, play, and win. Only from 1025 The Bone and Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a staff accountant at the height of tax season.
Congrats. Looks like the company owes, $50 in taxes. How about that?
That seems low. Why only 50?
Why do you care so much? It's not your money.
This is time for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Tell us what you think.
It makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. You got a little while left, and we'll hand it off to Senning. 800-771-1025. I just got a text from a buddy of mine. His son is crushing it. His son's got I don't know why he's got a $19 parlay. The only thing I can think of is that, that's what he had left in his, FanDuel account. and he just put 19. He did a 5-leg parlay where he already guessed Indiana winning the NCAA football championship.
What?
He already guessed Seattle. Okay. Now he's got UConn.
Oh my God.
And then he's still got to do. So he's got a 5-leg parlay. They're already offering him $800. Right? And he's still. So
Okay,
if UConn
speak to
wins.
someone who does not gamble.
Okay. So he bet $19. And if he gets all 5 legs of this parlay correct.
And by legs, you mean he predicted 5 different things would happen in 5 different sports or different games?
Correct.
Okay.
So in this one, he had NCAA football. He had the Super Bowl. Now he's got the Final Four. And then he's got the NBA championship. And then he's got Major League Baseball
That's
World
a lot
Series.
of waiting. You have to wait till all that's over? I want to know now.
I understand. I totally get that. But it's funny to me because now he's only got 2 wins. And he bet $19. He's already got 2 wins, and they're already offering him $800 buyout.
UConn's
if he
not
gets
gonna
all
win it
5, huh?
UConn's not going to win it all, so he needs to.
You don't know.
I do.
Nobody thought UConn was going to beat Duke.
And they didn't. Duke screwed themselves. So
Doesn't matter. Who's standing? Doesn't matter, right?
Nobody's beating Michigan.
And to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that they're offering him $800 before UConn, but then after that. He's got OKC, Oklahoma City, to win the NBA. And then I'm like, okay, that's legit. That's pretty good because I went and looked at the standings. Oklahoma City, looks real good. But then it's like his 5th leg. He took the Mets to win the World Series.
Is that so if you take, so taking Indiana, which, obviously we all knew coming off of last year, they're, not to win the whole thing, but that they were going to do well. And UConn obviously is a decent team, whatever. So is it the less odds that they're going to win is going to be the higher payout?
Correct. There you go.
So
Look
then
at
you're gonna if you're a gambling person and you want more money, you're gonna make the most educated possible. Oh God, this is too much thinking. So you're gonna have to pick someone who's not gonna suck, but who also isn't great because everybody's picking the great person, right?
Right. And Diz, you do parlays all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a parlay guy. So this guy put in a $19 bet. There's a chance of winning $465,000. But I got to be honest with you, I'm looking at the Mets to win the whole thing. Like if he gets past OKC, they're going to offer him a whole lot more money. Like if UConn wins and he gets to OKC, they're going to start to offer him in the thousands.
If UConn loses, then he's just out completely, or he can still win.
If UConn loses, the whole thing is over.
Yeah.
He lost his He lost the $800 that they offered him now that he's not taking, and is $19. You
You got to let that ride though. You only spent $19, bro.
You got to let it ride until OKC.
No, you got to cash out now because UConn is not going to do. And I understand what you're saying. Is it impossible? No, but. Have you seen Michigan? I don't know who's beating Michigan. And I picked Arizona in my brackets, but I don't know who's beating Michigan.
Some guy sprains an ankle. Some guy falls, blows a knee. You never know what happens. You never know what can happen.
If you only bet $19 and you get $800, that's not a loss.
But when you're looking at, say, if I could just get this one, Oklahoma City looks really, really good. I can win that one, and then I can bounce out after the Mets. Or they could just be like, you took the Mets. No, we're not buying you out.
Yeah, right.
Greed. That's just greed, and you're gonna lose with greed every time.
Yeah.
Got to roll those dice.
Agreed. I would say Johnny B said last weekend that he won $45 on a parlay, but he was mad because if he would have bet more, it would have been like 800 or something.
Oh, you
crazy.
can't think of that.
That's what I said.
Well, I should have bet more. That's a terrible way. You're gonna get into
you got what you got
problems if that's your issue. If you start doing that, man.
Right.
What you could do is you could take the payout and then you could use some of that money. Like he put $19 down, then you put like $100 on what you had just bet on. You know what I mean? And then you could still have something in the game and get a payout. So there's ways around
it. You can still, it's called hedging. You could hedge. Like, that's what I'm doing now. So we're hedging with UConn. I took UConn to win the whole thing. If they win,
it's never going to happen.
They'll get $2,500. But what I'm doing is I'm hedging the bets along the way, and I'm taking the money. Anyway, I should be able to at least
This is too much thinking. Like, this is way too much. Like, you have to really think and do the odds and all of that. Like, can't you just watch the games and enjoy them?
Says the woman who fills out 6 brackets.
Yeah.
I filled out 3 brackets.
3 brackets. Okay. For no money. For just fun.
Because it's fun. Yeah, I'm saying. So last night I watched the end of that UConn Duke game and was standing up screaming excited. and I don't have any money on it. So my point is, it can be entertaining without the money. That's
But think
to me,
about
money.
how much more entertaining the money is.
Yes.
To me, that's stress. Money equals stress.
It
Then I'm about to lose
makes it.
$19, and I can't lose $19.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
You got like 2,200 from the listeners. You're
That's.
good.
I love how it goes up every single
You're
time.
good.
I'm a millionaire because of the listeners. But also, the fact, how many? What's the minimum? Like you said parlay, and there's 5 of them. Could he
you
have
can put
just?
a $5. You can do 10 legs. You can do 3 legs. You can do anything.
Okay, so why don't you just do the minimal legs, and that way you're more of a chance to win 3 things than.
Well,
Yeah,
of
but you win
course.
less- but you win less money.
Because the
But you
odds of
win
you
some
hitting that
money.
are more likely.
You want to laugh? When we were kids,
I'm gonna get a headache.
my friend's father was the grand knight at the Knights of
Why
Columbus.
does that sound racist?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh, no.
I was going to
Not
say
the-
something else. I'm like,
Not the
whoa, what
grand,
are we doing here?
not the grand wizard.
Yeah.
He was the grand knight at the Knights of Columbus.
So does he upgrade to the wizard? Or?
Yeah, and I was like, he's like the vice
So-
wizard.
They used to do the parlay slips, right? So you go in and you'd say you bet $1, and if you bet and you get 10 right, you'd win, I think, $1,000, something like that. If you got all 10 of them right, and it was with point spreads or whatever it was. My buddy Kevin, his son, the Grand Knight's son, decided to take a stack and start handing them out in school. So we're all betting parlay slips in 7th grade, 8th grade, right?
That doesn't feel right.
The problem is he ran into somebody that won. Somebody hit him for $1,000.
Oh.
And he
why
couldn't
is
pay
that?
it. Like
Oh.
he didn't have it. He couldn't pay it. And he had to go tell his father. His father beat the piss out of him.
So does his father have to pay it?
Yeah, his father paid it. Oh. His father paid it. But listen, his father was doing quite all right because those parlay slips were moving in and out of that Knights of Columbus like it was nobody's business. Somebody was making tons and tons and tons of money. It was basically the bookmakers is really what it was. But he decided to take some and bring them to school, and then we were all in. We were all just learning about point spreads and gambling and all that kind of stuff. And then this guy Dave did it. He filled it out. He got 10 right. He ended up winning $1,000. And all of a sudden things got real crazy. Kevin was petrified because he knew he had to tell his father. He knew he had to tell his father because he would have got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Bad.
So then doesn't that scare you away from gambling forever?
Not me. Not him either because he kept on going.
I love how
That
you just
dude-
said like that's
My
back
father
when we
hated
were
that
little.
kid. My father hated that kid. My father came home one night. I had a party at my house, a bunch of people at the house, and my father came home the next day, or that night, and my dad goes, "What's with the bloody tissues in the bathroom?" I go, "Kevin got his ass kicked." He's like, "Good." He just went back into his room. That was the end of it. Couldn't stand him. He couldn't stand that dude.
That sucks.
Kev got beat up he used to get beat up all the time.
That explains
That was
your-
just his thing.
What happened was there was a group of guys, like, so there was my group and then there was another group of guys that was like 2 different sets of juvenile delinquents, but most of us all got along. So if there was a party going on, a lot of people wouldn't invite them to their parties because a lot of time fights broke out, but I was friends with all those guys, so I can have parties and never have any issues. So we were always cool. You know, I never had any problems with any of them. I still talk to a whole bunch of them. But for whatever reason, and I think it had something to do with a girl, that other group used to want to fight Kevin all the time. And then like one guy would fight him and then the next guy would fight him, but that guy would beat him up worse than the other guy did. So then the other guy would want to fight him again. It was crazy.
Poor guy, man. I'm having a bad day. Where the hell's Kevin at?
My man couldn't catch a break. Could not catch a break.
Man, I would have dropped out of school.
Yeah,
Day
and
getting
that
your
was
ass
like,
kicked.
yeah, that was.
It's
I remember
prison.
The one time they came, they took him out of by my house. They were like, "Kev, we got to talk to you," and they took him to the end of the block and they beat him up.
Oh man, Kev, why did you fall for
This
it?
is sad. Where is
I'd
Kevin
be like,
now?
I got homework. I'll see you guys later.
I don't know. I haven't
Like
spoken.
this guy has the same stories, only he's sad about them. He's like in therapy right now.
This guy definitely jumped off a bridge. This poor
Yeah,
guy.
this is not funny. This is sad. That's a horrible way to grow up. What if that were you?
He's done all right.
He's done all right. He's a crackhead now.
He's not a crackhead. He does very well.
I think I'm saying this now.
Do you ever feel
We
the
were
need
in
to go
fantasy-
apologize to him? Like, I'm sorry.
I don't have to apologize. I didn't beat him up.
Yeah.
Wasn't my fault.
You could have stuck up for him and said, "Leave Kevin alone."
What?
I was on
JP
crutches
gets
that
beat up
time.
every day? Are you crazy?
At that time, I was on crutches. I broke my fractured pelvis.
You weren't on crutches the entire school year. You could have protected Kevin.
Listen,
hey guys, let's all calm down on Kevin.
Yes.
Right. Kevin got himself into his own trouble. You know.
Yeah, he was asking for it. If you would tell me,
He sure was.
That explains why you always go straight. Violence is the answer.
I mean, it's kind of Kevin's fault that he didn't learn how to fight after he got beat up the first 3 times.
He's sad and scared.
He stabbed someone.
He would always just kind of stop, drop it. He would just immediately cover up.
Armadillo style.
He would immediately cover up.
Yeah.
He would beat me up 3 times. I'm bringing a screwdriver to school.
Right.
What the hell? You got to earn this beating now.
Yeah, that wasn't the way. That wasn't the way it went down. Fun times. Anyway.
Not for Kenny.
Kevin, you don't remember his name. You're
Kevin.
But it's funny though. As soon as I leave here, I gotta call my buddy Kenny, and be like, "Yo, you remember Kevin used to get his ass kicked at my house?"
He's like, "Hell yeah!"
Don't you feel,
Some of my favorite days
don't
growing
you feel
up.
sorry about that? Aren't you sad? Don't you want to
No.
go take Kevin out for lunch?
No.
If anything, I want to beat his ass now. I want to be
Right.
part of this brotherhood.
All right, that's it for us. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Today was interesting, to say the least. We learned some things about each other.
Oh yeah.
Did you put that poll up?
I clipped the whole thing and put it up.
All right, cool.
Oh my God! Why did you have to put the clip? Oh my God!
Hey, you said it.
I don't like.
All right, well,
oh God!
The Sending Show is up next. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE. Your insurance agent should know more than just your name. After all, you're trusting them with what matters most: your family, your company, your wealth. That's why at Italiano Insurance, we're so proud of our local involvement. And with over 60 years of supporting local charities in Tampa Bay, we can truly say we know this community and its people. That's the Italiano Insurance way. Join us and become one of the familiar faces. Find us at ItalianoInsurance.com. That's ItalianoInsurance.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it. Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. We're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, 30 years. They give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's gay. Excuse me, he's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just going to wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show with your host, John Senning.